You know,
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, as always, we'd like to start off giving all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to our power, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostle, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. All right, brothers from GMS Cleveland. Lord willing, we bring out a quick uh, testimony, and Lord willing, it glorifies Yahawah. You see, um, yeah, man, just a quick testimony. We're not gonna go into all the details of the story, but basically, me and a brother, and I wasn't gonna do no testimony on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna just let it be what it is. But the spirit had it where it wanted to come out. So yeah, me and the brother was working, and you know, I'm a contractor, so we was doing some contracting work, painting a house or whatever, and as we were working, like in the area we working in Cleveland, all Cleveland pretty much the same. So could have been anywhere. But this particular area in which we were working in Cleveland, man, is known as a hot zone. You feel me? And we know we just doing our one too, as earning an honest living, as they say.
Uh,
You know, and you got this demon, man. That came out of nowhere, man. And the spirit had it where I peeped him. And I'm like, as soon as I see him, I tell bro, I say, hey man, dude, I said, I'm looking at dude. I instantly knew. I said, dude got hella spirits on him, and he got. And how you know that? Besides the obvious, it's because you could feel his energy. He had a dark presence. Like I made reference to the movie Constantine, when the nigga who got the spear that was supposedly had stabbed Yahushua in the side, he got the spear, and it gave him spiritual power on the left hand side, and everything he walked past died. You see? And this is the kind of energy that I felt from this individual. I'm like, he must have had Satan on him himself. That's how I felt, you know. And another sign that he had spirits on him is because the obvious. He is hot as hell, man. And we're painting the outside of this brick house, and this dude is in a Pooh Shiesty mask with the hoodie on his head, on top of the mask, with his hand in his pocket. Boom. Obviously, he got pole. And as he's walking by, I see the pole. He got an extension. He got an extension on his sword, man. And I told Ak, I said, hey, he got a sword on him. Ak look. And then he walking slow, And then me and Ak go to the steps, and I'm thinking of another dude. And I'm like, but I paid attention to him. I'm like, yeah, bro, he up to something for sure. And bro, we working, continuing to work, and taking all the things off the house. And I'm like, bro, there's another sign. I'm like, bro, that little nigga got hella demons on him, bro. And then as soon as I say that, he was down the street by this time. Like he was like had to be about, I don't know how many feet, but he was down the street. Just put it like that. You can envision somebody being down the street on foot, and he was on foot. I said that little nigga got hella demons on him. As soon as I said that, he turned around. You see, indicating that the spirits were active, and they were highly active, man. Okay, and just to speed the process of the story up, uh, the guy came back about 4 or 5 times, man. You know what I'm saying? Casing the joint, And the reason why he was casing it was because of my vehicle. All right, my particular truck that I have, I guess is a hot truck. You know what I'm saying? And he was casing my truck, man. And by the time he just kept walking back and forth, crossing the street, walking back and forth, same look, shiesty mask on. All you can see is his eyes, dark skinned individual, man. You could tell he was sent on a mission. He was sent from somebody. That wasn't his own mission.
right.
That was he was charged, right? If you will, he was meaning he was ordered to get the job done. All right, whether it was for his personal gain of my personal financial gain, or whether which it had to do with some money, we know.
Right.
But I'm talking about in the sense of his personal agenda, or whether he was sent, all right, all right, to be somebody else's pocket in his, and uh he you could tell the way he was acting because we're in broad daylight, bro. It's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning when all this is taking place. You see, 11 o'clock in the morning, all this is taking place, and
He didn't want to leave without that car.
yeah, he didn't want to leave without that car. He knew he was about to get that car. You see, or he thought he was about to get that truck. You know, and I'm working, and bro, Quan was he was in the you was in the truck. Yeah, he was in the back of my truck, and I seen dude. This is about the third time he walked back. I seen him looking at bro. I saw him looking at Ott in the back of the truck, and he was looking at him. Obviously, it makes sense now because he wanted the truck. Long story short, by the time he came back, he said he started talking to Quan, and when he started talking to Quan, by this time I'm on the ladder, you know, because at first Quan Waller was on the ladder, but this time I'm on the ladder, and and uh
And the dude, he got the he walked up and he actually said, who truck is that? And I'm like, that's my people's. And then he was like, where you at? And I'm like, shit, he gone. He hopped in the truck and went to Home Depot. Another truck. That's how I'm trying to play it off.
mhm.
And then the dude was like, man, stop playing, man. Give me the keys. And I'm sitting up here like, bro, I ain't got no keys. I pat him up. I'm like, bro, he gone. I just told you. So then that's when he walked over, to the truck and grabbed the door handle, and then the alarm went off, which gave us enough time to, basically escape. The Lord, gave us a way to get away from that situation. He delivered us, from that demon.
Yep, because he said when he said stop playing, give me the keys, man, you was going left the whole time, bro. When he said give me the keys, you know what I'm saying, stop playing, give me the keys, because you had said you had tried to offer him a job.
Oh yeah, Con. And then that too. I thought it was gonna make a long story short, but we had.
Con.
I'm trying to even diffuse this nigga's mind by just trying to talk to him like the scripture says, soft answer turns away wrath. So I'm talking to him, and he didn't care, you know.
Yeah, he didn't care, man. He's like, what did he say? He took his gun out and pointed towards the truck. He said, no, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And by that time, and before he even get to that point, before he got back, I'm on the ladder. I told Ak, I said, when he come back, when he come back, he gonna uphold on us. Right? Just like that. I said he gonna uphold on us. And then that's exactly what happened, man. And that's how the conversation started. You see? And when he walked to the truck, he said that he put his hand on the truck trying to open the truck. And the door was locked, and the alarm went off. So which means because you got to pull it hard for the alarm to go off. Because I didn't try it without my key, and I tried to open the door, it didn't go off type shit. Like, and I kind of pulled it. He tried to yank that bitch. He tried to open the door. Long story short, I'm on a ladder, and bro, like, hey, and that's when he upped the pole. He's like, man, stop playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Run that shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? I took his shit out, and he started aiming that bitch, and I said he about to shoot. So we bounced. You see what I'm saying? We ran around the house, hopped the fence. You feel what I'm saying? And we scattered. We ended up splitting. Somehow the spirit had us split because the Lord wanted it like that. Because earlier that day, before that happened, like probably like 30 minutes, like 25, 30 minutes before that, I saw a city worker, and I kind of said what's up to him. He said what's up, whatever. And the city worker was going in the backyards of the neighborhood checking the meters or doing something to that effect. Well, the spirit had us split up because if Kwame Allah would have went and with me in my direction, we never the extra stuff would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? The extra stuff would have never happened in terms of the cops showing up and stuff, because that guy, that city worker, Kwame Allah ended up hopping some more fences and ended up running into that guy in the backyard and told him to call the cops. You know, and then on top of that, what led to that was him actually taking a picture of the guy, you know what I'm saying, who allegedly tried tried this attempted robbery, you know. And to make a long story short, man, yeah, the Lord delivered us from being unalived, man, because dude wasn't playing
at all.
How we know? Another reason we know he's on playing is, like we said, it was 11 o'clock in the morning, hot as hell outside, and on top of that, it wasn't just us at the house working.
Right.
He don't know who in the house got what. He don't know what we got. Now he walked back and forth multiple times, peeping our wardrobe out to see. But who's to say we ain't had nothing on us when he went in the store? We needed to go get something.
Right.
He don't know nothing. He was possessed, and he had a mission, and he was trying to complete that mission so he thought. See, it was broad daylight, and he upped his pole multiple times. He took that bitch out his pocket with the extension on it. But before he even did all that, when he walked past it the first time, like I said, he had a gun. We saw the gun in his pocket. He had the extension sticking out. That was always his intention. See, that was always his intention. And the spirit didn't have me leave. One, we would have been packing up. It would have made a faster move for him. He would have saw us cleaning up. Couldn't leave all the ladders and shit outside. And then two, I didn't want to put my face with my vehicle, because Kwame already had told him the owner of the vehicle is at Home Depot, and obviously I'm the owner of the vehicle. So the point of the story, bro, like point of this testimony, bro, is to praise YAHAWASHI, to give honor and glory to YAHAWASHI, because yes, he did deliver us, man. He had mercy on us, man. The Lord had mercy on us, man. You know, Satan, the spirits are amplified, bro. The spirits are on a high level, man. You know, they're turning up in their lots, and the righteous are turning up in their lots, man. You know, the righteous turning up in the righteous lots, and the wicked is turning up in the wicked lots, man. You know, for him to come against some of the prophets in broad daylight on a dolo, and who's to say he ain't had nobody in the background watching? Because he was bold as hell, bro. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. You know, he knew the area, all of that, man. You see? And yes, and we split up, and the Lord had us come back together at the end, because I ended up seeing the guy, the city worker. He said he saw my brother talking about Kwanwala. He said, your brother's over there with the whoop, and he said, yeah, I called the cops. See, because I wasn't gonna call the cops at first. You know what I'm saying? Because it was too much going on. And then, you know, long story short, like we said, the cops showed up, man, and they had the device out. You know what I'm saying? They was circling the blocks, all that. But like I said, dude had all so much shit on. We wouldn't even know if we was working tomorrow at the same spot, because we got to finish the job.
Right.
We still got to go back and finish it. So we're going to be there for a minute. We don't even know if that nigga will walk past us tomorrow. God. We don't even know if that nigga will walk past us tomorrow, bro. You see? Because he had too many he was all covered up. He was all covered up. So he could walk past us tomorrow and we wouldn't even know it.
Right.
That's what's fucked up about it. You know, but through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, the Lord don't even have him come back until we finish the job. You see? Or the Lord just take his ass up out of here, man.
Right.
Because you niggas gotta die. Man, you niggas gotta go, man. You see, you niggas gotta go. All right, it's a prime example of earlier. You niggas gotta go, man, and Lord got a special case for y'all, man.
Right.
You know, the stuff that happened to Abba Bibbins. You know what I'm saying? How niggas was the reason for his unaliveness, man. You know, other brothers that have perished in the truth because you niggas are niggas, man.
Right.
Mighty men, brothers in the faith. You know. Go ahead, Art.
This is Psalms 31:23. It says, "Oh, love the Lord, all ye his saints." All right. It says, "For the Lord preserveth the faithful." All right, Lord willing, we are the faithful men. All right. And ultimately, what happened today? You know, the Lord preserved us. All right, because anything could have happened. I mean, we could have got judged today. You know, but like
he had it pointed at us, bro.
Finger on the trigger and everything. You know, an untrained nigga.
Real talk.
Holding a gun.
That's even more dangerous.
Right. He don't know he could scare himself and it could have went so many different ways. But you know, the Lord had it all, you know, planned out how he wanted it to happen. All right. But at the same time, we just gotta, you know, grow and learn from this situation. You know, because there's things like this that happen to, you know, other brothers, you know, but it's just the trial of our faith,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yep.
But it says, reading on, it says, and plentiful rewardeth the proud doer.
Mm.
And that's what he's gonna do. We don't know how he's gonna judge these niggas, man. You know, I want to just bring up a quick testimony real quick, man. I remember one time I had got robbed. I'm gonna make a long story short. The person 2 months later was found up under a truck, shot 2 times in the head.
Mm.
You know, at the end of the day, vengeance is the Lord.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah, get that if you can. If it's not more, is it more than that?
that was it.
Yeah, get that. Vengeance is mine. I forgot where it's at. So like you just gotta type it in. Vengeance is mine. I will repay. I think that's how it go. My phone dead.
Niggas, you wanna get this?
This mine.
Nah, it's, y'all can get it. Romans,
Vengeance is mine. I will repay,
yeah,
said the
Romans
Lord.
12:19. Let me see. This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 19. It says, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord."
See, vengeance belongs to the Lord. He did that to mark that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know. He said, "Vengeance is mine." Lord wanted that nigga, so the Lord he had to have him seal his face somehow in the way the Lord wanted him. You see, and then he had to come up against us. Unfortunately, you know that was the outcome. You know, but it was all a sequence of power. It was all a sequence of evidence of the Lord, man. You know, it was all a sequence of things that needed to be proved, things that needed to be weeded out, whether it was him, because it was him, or something of purities and within ourselves. You know, we learned a lot from this today. You know, dealing with the future events. If the Lord had that happen again, Lord willing, our minds will be ready in the spirit to actually do more in the spirit when those situations occur. Because you think of one thing, you think you're gonna do one thing, and it come out a different way, man. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So Lord said, "Vengeance is mine; I will repay." Man, this is Exodus 14:14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. The Lord God, he is. Look, man, we're in the hands of the Lord, man. You see, we're in the hands of the Lord. Get that, Wisdom Solomon 3:1.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and verse 1. It says, "But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the power, and there shall no torment touch them."
See, the souls of the righteous, all right, are in the hands of YAHWASHI. Who's the hand of YAHWASHI, man? Don't YAHWASHI name mean he shall save or he shall deliver?
Mhm.
So YAHWASHI was amongst us, man. 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst of them. You see, we're just trying to get some bread to feed our families, and then you got a nigga trying to take away from us, man. Trying to take something away from us, bro. You see? So it just said the righteous are in the hand of the Lord, man. And that's what happened today. We were in the hands of YAHWASHI, man. Even though YAHWASHI is the one who sent the spirit, man. You see? The Lord have mercy on us, man.
Get the what's that? Looking at the Romans.
What's the
Does those strange things happen?
slip my mind, like yeah. Because there was another precept I was thinking about. I'm trying to think of what I said. I can't remember. But go ahead, bro. You got it.
Let's see if I can find this. Lucky.
Caught a while, man. But yeah, this wasn't. You know, we just trying to make a quick testimony, man. You know, just a quick video giving reverence to YAHWASHI, man. You know, we ain't had no sword on us or nothing like that, and you know what we mean by sword, man. You know, we didn't have nothing on. And then he chased us. He chased us in the back. When we ran in the back, he followed us. He said, "Where y'all niggas go?" Like what? Like he's sick in the head, man. That's a spirit. Like, what you talking about? Where we go, nigga? What you talking about? And for him to still to pursue us, we could have been around the corner and shot the nigga in the head, man. And that would have been that. And then, bro, when he was hopping the fence, he saw him just casually walking down the street talking to some random nigga, man. Like, or for as far as we know, he was random. But I said he don't think he was random. So yeah, man, like the spirit of judgment is out here, man. You know, that's what all I've been doing lately is making testimonial videos about almost being unalive, man. By the dangers of okay, see if you could get that. It's about the dangers of, you know what I'm talking about? Damn, man. It's a preset, man. I can't think right now, man. My mind's still kind of discombobulated, bro. It's like I got a headache. Go ahead.
This 1 Peter 4:12, it says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you." Right, in that fiery trial, man, the things we got to go through, you know, to show and prove our faith and towards the Lord, you know, because we gonna have to go through a lot of things just to get to the kingdom, like the scriptures say, through much tribulation, you know, show you enter into the kingdom. But it say, "Count it not strange," when we go into that word "strange," like to be astonished or shocked, all right, because these, like, hey man, that fucked us up today. You know, we didn't think that was gonna happen, all right, but being in this truth, all right, stuff like that is gonna happen, you know, because like I said, we got to get proven, all right. It says, as though some strange thing happened unto you. It says, "But rejoice, and as much as you are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings." So us, you know, stand in the spirit, you know, even though all this is happening, you know, like the word says, suffer. I mean, patience. Is it patience? Yeah, patience means to suffer.
Yep.
All right, and then we keeping our patience because we could have got, you know, carnal, you know, but we kept our patience. All right. It says becoming partakers, you know, of the suffering. But it says, no matter what happens to us, you know, it says that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy, because all the stuff we done went through is like we made it. You know, we finished the mission.
You
know.
Was it more than that? I gotta go quick one real quick. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 7. And 7 says, 6, there is also another thing, a city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, talking about the kingdom of heaven, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, right? And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be one that man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? You know, and it says, and I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. You see? So we got to go through the dangers in Babylon. We got to go through the dangers in Babylon to make it to the kingdom, man. You know, these are examples of the Lord's power and what he's going to do for his elect men, or his elect, because women and children are going to be delivered too. All right, in the times, the worst times ever in human history, Jacob's trouble, right? So scriptures say, we can get some closer, bro. Isaiah 19. This is 2nd Esdras 13 and 23. He that shall endure the peril dangers in that time have kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith toward the Almighty. It's because of our faith and works toward the Almighty, we're gonna fall into dangers. But that's also actually the faith and the works is actually gonna, because our works proves our faith, is actually what's gonna deliver us, all right, in a time of danger. That's what's gonna keep us. That's what's gonna, you mentioned that word preserve. Keep, preserve is synonymous, right? Preserve is to keep something for a longer period of time, outside of everything else that it might have came in with. You bought a pack of strawberries, you see, and you bought a pack of strawberries, and you bought a pack of apples at the same time. Yeah, it got different shelf life in terms of the production and when it came out, but just so you can understand, you bring it in your house, but you wrap up the strawberries, you preserve the strawberries, and you let and the apple's gonna get old faster than the strawberries. Just so you can understand, the Lord keep His elect. He's keeping His elect from the dangers thereof. It said this is Wisdom of Solomon 14, and this is 14 and 4, showing that thou can save. Let me see 3. But thy providence, O Father, governeth it. For I might as well start at the top. This is Wisdom of Solomon 14:1. Again, one preparing himself to sail, and about to pass through the raging waves, calleth upon a piece of wood more riding than the vessel that carrieth it. For verily desire of gain devised that, and the workman built it by his skill. But the providence, O Father, governor it, for thou hast made a way in the sea and a safe path in the waves. See, showing that thou canst save from all danger. Yea, though a man went to sea without art. And that's like unto us. We didn't have a sword on us. That's us being at sea without art. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have a defense mechanism. Only defense we had was the only thing that matters. What Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Matter of fact, get one more before you get to Isaiah, get Sirach 34. You see? That was the Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is our shield. We did me and the brother did a lesson, Kazak did a lesson on that. Our weapon has been proven. You see? The Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is all we need to take on the battles, man. I started yeah, nah. It said, hold on, it says never, verse 5, Wisdom Solomon 14:5. Nevertheless, thou wouldest not that the works of thy wisdom should be idle. See, and therefore do men commit their lives to a small piece of wood, and passing the rough sea in a weak vessel are saved. You see, so so in a nutshell of things, the Lord allowed the wisdom to be displayed, because here we are gifted with this wisdom, and it has to be proved. Wisdom it proved itself. It proved itself to be true. All right, and here we are with that gift of wisdom that already been proven to stand the test of time and to be pure. Here we are bestowed with that gift. Well, that it has to be proven in us. You see what I'm saying? So this was an opportunity for wisdom to display itself, right? It was an opportunity for Yahweh Shah, his righteousness, all right, to display itself. How? Because we were about to be unalived. Like, dude was not playing. He didn't give a fuck who was in the house, what we had on us, broad daylight. He didn't give a shit. And he was like, I'm leaving with this car, bro. You see what I'm saying? But what happened? He not in control. The Lord sent him, but the Lord's in control, man. Okay. He said, he that created the eye shall he not see. You know?
The scripture says, shall not two farthings fall down to the ground without the Lord basically roughly paraphrase sanction it. You know, the Lord controls everything.
Yeah, he said, I create evil. Is it evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? Roughly paraphrase, he said, you create good and bad. You know? You read the story of Job. Read that out.
This is Sirach 34:9. It says, a man that have traveled knoweth many things.
And this is what we're preparing for Jacob's trouble. You're gonna have people putting pipes in your face and trying to overtake you by the way of physical means and mental means and whatever, man. So the Lord is allowing us to go through these spiritual activities right now. We have acknowledgement and understanding of these things. So he's allowing these things to be extreme on us right now, so that when those times come, we're numb to it, man. We can call upon them. There's no hesitation. Sometimes there might be a hesitation in this flesh because of the situation. Like today, we was on a rush and running. We was talking off camera. We wish we would have praised the Lord more in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Our spirits was crying out to the Lord. Our spirits was praising the Lord. You know, praying to the Lord for deliverance and to protect us, because he ain't had a nigga try to chase us. Like from that standpoint, from that he chased us around the house, and then when we broke off, He didn't go any further.
All right.
So read that. So we're gaining spiritual experience now, so we can use them in the future, so the spirit can actually work with us in the future. Go ahead.
Sirach 34:9 again says, "A man that have traveled knoweth many things, and he that have much experience will declare wisdom."
See, so then we will be able to declare wisdom. See, we just read it. Wisdom,
Let's say, bring it to kingdom.
yeah, bring it for sure. Wisdom Solomon 6, wisdom bringing forth a kingdom. But what I just read in Wisdom Solomon 14, was it 14? Or one of the scriptures I read, but the wisdom is being declared. It's an opportunity for wisdom to be declared. It said it's going to be declared. You travel much, you should declare wisdom. So this is an example. We ain't never been in a situation like that. Like brothers had testimonies, like bro even gave his own testimony about a pipe, but in that caliber of that setting, you know what I'm saying, and that the way it happened, you know, that was a brand new moment for us. If you understand, and new moments is going to be even more intensified soon. Come, brothers got families, bro. You might be with a brother, man. You know what I'm saying? You might have to, like, take care of business, man. You know, we're not promoting that, but if that man threatened our lives, man, you know what I'm saying? Now we're justified to take action. It's not murder, it's killing. No, there's a difference. That man tried to murder us, and in return, if it got to that, if we had Poe, it would have been a retaliation of the Iling, the IKI, you know. Go ahead.
Verse 10, it says, "He that have no experience knoweth little."
See, if you don't got no experience, you know of little, man. How can you call upon the Lord? How can you call upon the spiritual and the heavenly things in a time of trouble if you don't know how to do it? If you don't have no experience with it, with wisdom, how can she be with you? How can she help you in a time of need? How can she nourish you when everything's dry? How can she be how can she help you stand up when you're weak? How can she give you strength when you're weak?
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Reading on, it says, "But he that have traveled is full of prudence."
Yep.
When I have traveled, I saw many things, and I understood more than I can express.
Keep going.
I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things.
See, I was in danger of death, but yet I was delivered because of these things. What's the things? The experience. You see, we're gaining those spiritual experiences now so that we could be delivered and when things are more intensified. We got to go through the dangers. We just read it. This is what's required to get to the kingdom. That straight path, meaning difficult. Straight, STRAIT. That straight and that difficult path, man. That's required for greatness. Go ahead,
Verse 13, it says, "The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them."
See, the spirit of those who fear the Lord shall live. Keep going. It said about the defense of noon. Keep going. What verse you on? Yeah, just keep going.
It says, "Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear." "Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is hope. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord."
See, we didn't fear that nigga.
Right.
We fear judgment from the Lord, man. You know, and therefore the Lord delivered us. Right. Keep going. We just read it. Right. It's a preservation. Go ahead.
It says, "To whom doeth he look, and whom is his strength?"
See, the Lord is our strength. We were weak. We had no sword to defend ourselves. We had the angels on our side. The angels was watching. Like he had to seal his fate, man. Like 2/3 sealing their fate. They come against the prophet. They come into camp, throw money at your feet, spit, try to challenge you, try to fight you. Some shit we didn't got shot at. You know, brothers and shot all type of stuff, man. Go ahead,
Verse 16, it says, "For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him."
Yep.
He is their mighty protection.
Who's the eyes of the Lord in that situation? It was the angels. You see, because there was no other brothers there. Brothers are the eyes of the Lord too. YAHWASHI, the eyes of the Lord, the angels. There was no other brothers but me and bro. So the angels was watching us, bro. Go ahead.
It says, he is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat, and a covering from the sun at noon.
Right, when it says at its hottest. So what we're about to approach is the hottest moment in time. And the Lord, he said he's a covering from this time. You see? How we gonna know if the Lord gonna really actually cover us if we not going through things like that now?
Right.
Where our faith is being built off the things we're going through right now, so that the worst time ever is no question. It's just our spirit just kick in the second gear, man. Even though we know the Lord going to do it anyway, so those elect men, it's the point is that the Lord is allowing these things to make us perfect for that moment, so that it can make sense when He allowed those elect members to actually be in that mindset. You see, they're not just going to automatically be in that mindset. He had these things happen so that various brothers been in different situations. Those things is to perfect the elect, so that when that time comes, it will make sense. It will make sense the power that they're gonna have from the Lord, man. Go ahead, I finish that verse.
It says, a defense from heat and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling.
See, a preservation. That word preservation again. Go into that word preservation real quick. I'm trying to keep it under 40. Preservation.
Preservation. It says this is a preservation on Edamon Online. It says protection from disease.
Yeah.
It says to guard beforehand.
To guard. See, to keep. When we go into that word shamar, which is to watch. You know what I'm saying? To keep. That's all synonymous with guard, watch, keep. Those are all synonym. Those are all words that mean that. That's the same word in a sense. So preservation can fall in that line too. He's gonna guard his elect. He's gonna preserve them from the dangers. And this nigga is drunk, bro. Go ahead, Ot.
It says a general sense of protection, an act of keeping safe or sound.
See, an act of general protection, an act of keeping safe or sound, man. Right? And then was that it? Yeah, that was it on that verse.
God.
All right, can you close with Isaiah 59:19? I mean, yeah, that's right. I said Isaiah 19 earlier. Isaiah 59:19, I think.
Isaiah 59:19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
Right, from east, sun rising in the east, sun sets in the west. Go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard
The
against
what?
him.
It said the what?
Lift up a standard.
It said the spirit.
It says the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard.
See, the spirit of the Lord is going to lift up a standard. Now, going to that word standard, we close. The Lord is going to lift up a standard against them. Remember, nigga is a part of that flood too. Esau is that flood, but niggas are just chocolate Edomites. They have a mindset of an Edomite, man. All these fucking Edomites walking past us that day, and I was thinking this the whole time. I saw this one crazy looking Edomite that looked like Shawn Michaels. I'm thinking to myself, why this nigga ain't fucking with him?
Right.
He want to fuck with us. What it say, Art?
Strong's H 5127. Noose. Noose.
All right, it says noose. Strong's H5127. It says noose. It says to flee, escape, to flee, to escape, to take flight, depart, disappear, to fly, to the attack on a horseback.
But that's the point, to flee, to escape, to take flight. And you know, and that Lord's gonna do that by via chariots. But before he even get that extreme, he's gonna do that on a smaller level, which is a great level on a playing field that we are used to, which is the earth, the ground. You know what I'm saying? Before we take actual flight into those chariots to be preserved from that judgment or that lake of fire, man. The Lord's gonna make a way from out of the hand of our enemies, man. And 2/3 are likened unto our enemies too, man. They don't got the truth, therefore they are enemies, man. You see? The Lord's gonna that standard. He made a way for us to escape today. Put it on brothers to boom, get up out of the ox, say, go, ox, run. He about to shoot, flee, boom, hit the corner, jumped over the fence. Dude follows him, broke, you know. The way to escape was the wisdom to flee. Ain't nothing wrong with fleeing, man. That don't make you a coward. YAHWASHI fled.
David fled.
David, you know.
It's just you gotta know when.
When to fight.
Right.
When to fight, when not to fight. It's a time and place for everything, as the scriptures say. You know? And that time was a time to flee, man. You know? And yet here we are still here, Duwadi YAHAWASHI, and able to praise YAHAWASHI, man, and give a testimony. Lord wanted this to go out, this video epistle to go out. All right, we're giving our testimony in court right now. You know, we're giving our testimony against the crimes that was committed against us today. You know, you got anything else? I'll close up, bro. So Lord willing, this testimony was edifying. We'd like to give all honor and glory for the praise and worship to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honor to our apostle, others, Bishop Great Millstone, rule well, teach on sound doctrine, and strong shalom to the hopeful light. Till next time, shalom. Shalom. Shalom.